Making an interactive slide can be really exciting for your students, for your classroom, and also help keep yourself organized at the same time. So in order to make an interactive slide, there's some things that you need to know how to do in Google Slides. So to get to Google Slides, make sure that you're signed into your Board of Ed Google account. Click on the waffle. You can access it either by clicking on Slides or you can go to your Drive. I recommend your Drive so that you know where it's located, and you can also create a folder for your project. If you want to go ahead and click New, and then you can say Google Slides. You want to title your presentation so that you know what it's called. And then from here, you want to go ahead and start to design it. What is it going to look like? What is it going to sound like? And what do you want your students to get out of it? So the first thing you want to do is start to think about your coloring, your theme, if there's things that you want to put in there. So to insert, you can insert a picture or a background. If I click on the background of the slide, you'll see that I have the option to do a background. If I did a picture, the difference is that a picture can be moved around. So let's say I was going to do a flag. If I chose an image of a flag and inserted it, what would happen is that I can, yes, rearrange it, but it moves, and I may not want it to move. I may want the background to be solid. So for that reason, you would click on background, and you could choose a solid color, or you could choose a camera, a URL, photos that you have, something in your Google Drive, or do a Google image search. So again, let's do a flag, and we have, I'm going to go ahead and choose a flag here, say insert, and what will happen is it will make that flag the background of, and click done. It'll make your background, and it doesn't move around on you. And you could then add your text or anything else. So let's say that this is going to be my title, and let's just say flags of the world. Okay, next, if we add our next slide, we could go ahead and start adding some things that are going to be interactive. So in this case, you could say, click on the flag to find out more about it. And let's go ahead, and I'm going to get rid of this by deleting it. I clicked on it and deleted it, and let's insert some images of flags. So we're going to go to insert, and we're going to say image, and again, you could have previously found it, or you could simply do a search the web. And so let's do the American flag. And here I've got some examples to choose from, so I could choose whatever I want to do. I'm just going to pick this first one right here and insert it, and I'm going to go ahead and make it smaller. And so you could add multiple flags on here from several different countries. And let's start to make this interactive. So where do I want to link this picture of the flag to? So in this case, let's see if I can do a quick Google search for history of American flag. And if we find a website, of course, this is Wikipedia. You may not want to use that. There's PBIS, the history of the American flag. Let's go ahead and do that one with PBIS. I'm clicking on it. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight, copy, and I'm going to go back to my example. I'm going to click on my picture, and there's this little insert link icon. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to go ahead and paste that link there and apply it. So now if I click on it, students would see this pop up. If it was in present mode, as it's going to be right now, I can click on this flag, and it's going to take me directly to the website. Okay, so let's say I wanted to make this even more interactive. Maybe I wanted to add sound. So if I wanted to add sound, I could say, what is our national anthem? So let's go ahead and do a video of national anthem. And I can go to videos. Here's the Star Spangled Banner. Of course, you want to preview it and make sure that it's okay. I'm just going to pause right here. I'm going to share this. I'm going to copy this link. So I'm going to click on share and click copy. I'm going to come back to my example. Let's choose insert, and we're going to say video. And in this case, I'm going to add the video that we copied of the Star Spangled Banner, and I'm going to select it and say select. So now we have the Star Spangled Banner video that will play our song, and then we also have the flag itself. So we have the link to the pbis.org about the history of the American flag, and we have a video of the Star Spangled Banner. Now, you could replace this video with anything. If you wanted to do just pure audio on the flag, which might be kind of fun, you could look up an audio. So let's say audio of national anthem. And you would have to be able to download it. So you do want to make sure that it's something that you can download. And so there's lots of websites that'll let you do royalty free, and you would have to find that first before you would be able to download it. Let's say that I wanted to add audio of the national anthem to this page. What I would need to do is go to Insert, and I would need to do Audio. Now notice that comes up, you have to have audio automatically in your Google Drive in order for it to be able to pull from it to link to the slide. I do not have the audio in my Google Drive yet, so let me show you how to do that. Going back to my Google Drive, I can say New, and I can say File Upload. And I'm going to go, I just downloaded an anthem, and I'm going to click on the MP3, and I'm going to say Open. Now this is going to bring it into my Google Drive, and there it is. So I'm going to go back to my example, and I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to say Audio. So I'm looking through here and I want to find it. If I feel like it's just too much and I can't find it, I could do a search, but here it is right here, American Anthem. So I'm going to select it, and it'll bring up this sound icon, which I can make larger. I can also, on the formatting sections over here, say, do I want this to come on automatically or on click, or do I want to loop the audio? So let's say that we want it to come on automatically, and you can say how loud it's going to be while it plays. You can also change like the coloring of it. Let's say I want to recolor it, maybe just to be blue, to be a little more with patriotic. You can add a drop shadow. You could get fancy as you want to get with it. So here it is. If I go ahead and play it, you can hear. So kind of interesting, we have the national anthem, we've got the Star Spangled Banner, we have the history of the flag linked to the website. So this is an interactive page for students. So you could say for your next slide that you want them to do something with the flag that you just found. So they're looking at the American flag, and I might even go back here, instead of saying click on the flag to find out more about it, I might say click on the American flag to find out more about it. And then I could come here and I could simply say, tell me 3 facts you learned about the American flag. And so now you can have this be a slide that they can actually answer on. You could link this to an assignment on Google Classroom by clicking. If you don't know how to do that, you can actually, in your Google Classroom, you can choose a classroom that has an assignment in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull up one of my old classes, and you can go ahead and say, okay, on the 3 little dots, you can say copy link. So if you have an assignment already posted in Google Classroom, inside your Google slide, you can say, tell me 3 facts about the American flag, and you can actually insert your link to your Google Classroom here. Or you could screenshot a picture and have it linked to there. You can also highlight this text, come up to the link, click it, and paste it here. And now you have tell me 3 facts you've learned about the American flag, and if they click it, it will take them to the Google Classroom and open up the assignment. Obviously mine's not linked to that, I was just showing that for you as an example. Okay, so now so far we've shown how to do a background, you know how to insert audio, you know how to link to websites, how to insert a video. You can also animate. So if you see it pop up here where it says animate, you can animate text. Sometimes it lets you do it, sometimes it won't, depending on if it's a text box, but you can usually animate pictures for sure. So if I clicked on the picture of the American flag, I could choose animate, and over here on the right hand side it gives me options. Do I want it to animate on the click, or do I want it to animate before something or after something? So let's say I just want this picture of the American flag to fly in from the bottom, and I can say on click, and you can even choose the speed. Then I can go ahead and say play and see what it looks like. So here's what it looks like, and when I click it, the American flag comes up. Okay, so that's some options that you have for making your Google Slides interactive. There's so much more you can do with it. You can link to slides within slides. You can add your own voice. So if you're interested in adding your own voice, there's a program that should be on your laptops already, and it's called Adobe Audacity. The icon looks like this, and I do believe that all of the laptops in the county have Adobe Audacity on it. You can click on it, and if you just do a quick Google search for Audacity record your voice, and you look on videos, here's a 2-minute one that just shows how you can use Audacity to record your voice. So a quick YouTube search will show you how to use Audacity. And then again, you need to upload any audio files to your Google Drive first for you to be able to pick them out and put them inside your slide. Okay, that's it. I hope this tutorial helped give you some ideas on what you can do to make your slides interactive for your students and for yourself. If you have any questions on how to do this, reach out to your tech coaches and ask them to help you learn Google Slides.